everyone, welcome back to Studio 33 Art by Kay. Today I'm going to be doing this beautiful 38 centimetre wide placemat, which is I've taped off on the back, but it does have cork on the back. So it's ready to go once it's painted, and then I'll resin over the top of it so it can become a table centerpiece. It's quite a large piece. And what I'm doing today is I'm going to do a split base with the white paint on one side and the global turquoise on the other, so split base. And then I'm going to be laying down some metallics, and then I'm going to do a swipe with black cell activator, and then I'm going to spin it out. So it's all a bit of a trial and error today, as usual. So without further ado, we'll get on with doing the base. So the colour I'm using today, I'm just using the Eraldo di Paolo white, and I've mixed it with the Eraldo Diamond, and it's just a consistency where it drizzles back the slight mound as it goes in. So I'm just going to do that on half of this. So I'll put a little line of demarcation there, and then I'm just going to put enough paint on there just to cover this. So I'll probably just speed this piece up for you, and I'll come back when I've finished laying my paints down. The blue I'm going to be using is the turquoise, which is the global turquoise, and that's going to be on the other side. All my paints are mixed with Australian Floetrol, as per usual. So I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, so I've got my paints laid down now. Just going to hit it with the heat tool just to burst any bubbles. I'm really loving that turquoise. It's really beautiful, the global turquoise. Lovely, lovely colour. So now I'm going to put down the metallic paints, and I'm going to use, of course, my Mont pouring paint gold. And I'm going to put those across here like this. About like that. And this is the Mont pouring paint bronze. Hopefully it's open, which it's not. I'm just pouring the bronze straight from the container, whereas the gold has a little bit of Floetrol in it. The bronze doesn't. And now this is the acrylic pouring paint metallic gold, the Eraldo, which is a different gold again. Oops. It's running out by the look of it. Oh. And then I'm going to use the Eraldo metallic copper, which is a beautiful orangey shade, and that's a pouring paint as well, so it's a pre-mix, so I haven't added any Floetrol to that. Just putting it through there, put a bit more on here. Okay, now as you can see, I've got a lot of bubbles there from where that one was running out, so I'll just burst those. I got rid of those. So now I'm going to be using my spatula, and I'm going to be putting some of the Amsterdam Oxide Black, which has been mixed with Australian Floetrol, to make it the consistency of, when drizzled back, into the pot. It'll bounce back onto the stick after about 4 seconds. So it's reasonably thin. It's about 1 part paint to 4 parts Floetrol. So I'm trying to put enough paint on there that it's going to be about the width of the swipe. Okay, so there it is on there. So here we go. Looks like I've dropped something into the paint there. It's gone now. Right, ready to go. On we go. And then I'm just swiping it slowly as I turn the turntable. And off. Wow, look at all those beautiful cells. That's lovely. Okay, so I'll just wipe my tool off here. I'm just loving how we've got all that. It's mainly the copper, I think, going over the top of that turquoise. I always think copper and turquoise go so well together. Rightio, so I kind of feel like I'd like to bring something over this way as well. There's a bit here that hasn't been swiped at all. So I think I'd like to put a bit more paint on there and do another swipe. So I'll just put a little bit more of this, the metallic copper. And as it goes so nicely with the turquoise. And a bit of the gold. And some more of the bronze. Right, I'm going to load up my spatula again, make sure I've got all the paint off it. And I'll load it with some more of the black oxide. Okay, so we're all loaded to go again. So I'm just going to come in here and then bring it around this edge here. So on and then around. And hopefully down to my blue again. Oops, so we ended up with a big patch in the middle there. That wasn't so good. I think I might get a playing card out and just do a little bit of a swipe through there. I'm going to put a little bit of more metallic on there. And I'm just going to put some more of the black oxide on here. Okay, I'll just do a little swipe through there, see what happens. Probably wreck the whole thing, but never mind. And bring it off. Okay, well, it's not too bad. Whoop. That wasn't a good idea. You have days like that sometimes when everything you touch turns to something we'd rather not mention. So I'm just going to do a little swizzle through here. A few little wrecking lines. Maybe a little wrecking line through here. Try not to do too much. And just a little one through here. Drag that colour through. Okay, so now I'm just going to spin that out a little bit. I'm going to end up with paint everywhere. This is when I should be in my little puppy pool, I think. I'm just going to spin it slowly though. Okay, now the other way. All these cells are coming up beautifully. I'm just making sure I've got you still in there. Oh, yes, you are. These cells are coming up just lovely. And this here, beautiful too. Okay, I want to keep spinning that. I'm just going to spin again. Wow. So that is one really interesting piece. Shall I leave it there? I think I will. I'm loving this piece of blue there with no, or turquoise there with nothing. This little wiggle over here. These lines. Beautiful cells here. So I think I will leave that just like that. Beautiful lacing through here, as you can see, with the copper and the bronze when it's come over the top of the turquoise. Just gorgeous. Love the turquoise and the metallics. So I think I'm just going to, as I say, leave that like that, and I shall bring you down now for a close-up. Here we are, guys, back for the close-up. It's very hard to get this whole piece in. And bringing slowly down. Absolutely gorgeous lacing here over the turquoise, and that's the bronze and copper mostly, with the of course the Amsterdam Oxide Black cell activator, and coming around, and beautiful cells here, and again here and there, absolutely gorgeous. And there's my blue lagoon just sitting there where there's no cell activator at all, which I love. Okay, so that's that one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that one today, and we'll be back very soon at Studio 33 Art by Kay. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.